Hi everybody, Carson here, aka the Lightspeed Red Ranger here. And today I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about something that's been going on with the Power Rangers ever since it's been around. Now, this would have to do with the whole ownership, Saban versus Disney. And there's going to be people who prefer Saban era, the Disney era, and the new Saban era. Now, the old school fans, the old school Power Ranger fans, a lot of them are going to like the Saban era. When I mean the first Saban era, I'm talking about Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo in Space, Lost Galaxy, and Lightspeed Rescue, and Time Force. Okay. 1993 to 2001. That was the first Saban era. The Disney era, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, Space Patrol Delta, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, Ranger Power Engines, 2001 to 2010 AD. If I would have told you, and then the new Saban era, Samurai Megaforce, 2010 AD to present. Now there's people who, as soon as they heard that Saban had re-acquired the Power Rangers from Disney, they were saying, "Fuck you, Disney." They were saying, "Oh, Saban's gonna do it better. You guys ruined it from 2001 to 2010 AD." Well, first off, I gotta turn the lamps on. It's getting overcast in this room. Yeah, it's getting overcast here in Mariner Bay. Alright, here's the sad thing. Now, what some of these people don't know is that if it wasn't for Disney buying the Power Rangers, then that would have been it. Because the last season was going to be Wild Force. And how would you people and how would you people feel if you didn't get to see any more Power Ranger seasons up until Power Ranger Samurai? Okay, sure, Power Rangers would have still had action figures, still would have had video games and comic books and the 2 motion pictures, and there would have still been, multiple stuff like that. But it would have been hard for people to really enjoy it because there were better seasons. If it wasn't for Disney, there would have not, the Power Rangers would not, at least have not been around for 20 years. I know you people like to complain about, oh, Disney filmed it in New Zealand, and they did this and did that, they couldn't get all the original cast members back, they couldn't get certain crossovers. Well, it's true that Disney could not arrange to get crossovers between various seasons. It's true that Toei and Disney did not have a good relationship, and Disney was unable to get, stock footage or costumes or whatever. But Disney filmed their own seasons, filmed a lot of their own fighting. Well, the first Saban era had a lot of stock footage and some original fighting scenes. Now, the second Saban era relies a lot on original fighting scenes, maybe the costumes that come from Toei. Now, a lot of people are complaining about the new Saban era. I mean, this is what I don't get. It's like they can't make up their mind here. They complained about the Disney era. Then they complain about the new Saban era. I hear people that were complaining about Samurai. They were complaining about Megaforce. I mean, these people were not, kid you not, there was a double standard. Because these people, they love Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo in Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed, Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force. They like these seasons. But they pooped all over Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, Space Patrol Delta, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and Ranger Power Engines. Then they pooped all over Samurai Megaforce. Now, my opinion is that Saban and Disney both did a good job producing the Power Rangers. The reason Disney has filmed the Power Rangers in Falkland, New Zealand, And the reason that Saban continues to film the Power Rangers from the same location is because it's more cheaper to operate a North American motion television show production company subsidiary. It's more cheaper to operate it, I guess, in a foreign country than it is to operate it in here in the States. I don't know. Disney relocated it to New Zealand because it would be cheaper to produce it there. But a lot of you people complained about the Saban. A lot of you complained about, you gave Disney grief. But Saban did a good job too. I love the first Saban era, the Disney era, and the second Saban era. I felt that all eras were very good. Even though both Saban and Disney had a complete different take on the Power Rangers, they both stayed very loyal to everything. Everything was consistent. They did not rechange anything, well, except maybe for filming location. But a lot of the terms stayed the same. The villains pretty much stayed the same. Blowing the monsters getting big stayed the same. The Power Rangers pretty much saved the day stayed the same. You know, so Disney stayed their very hardest to make Power Rangers be as successful as Saban did. And I think that Saban did a good job when they bought the Power Rangers back too. Because I thought that Samurai and Megaforce were very good, even though the majority of Power Ranger fans pooped all over those new seasons. So who do I think did a good job? That's hard to say. I think, and it's not hard for me, I believe that Saban and Disney both did a good job making the Power Rangers, either with producing, directing, writing, designing the costumes, you know, hiring the acting talent, or coming up with their own characters, or whatever the case might be. Say what you're going to say about Saban, say what you're going to say about Disney, but I think they both did a good job. That's it. Carson here, aka the Lightspeed Red Ranger from Mariner Bay, saying so long.